It has been a bit since we played Final Fantasy on stream. How are you? How are you all?
Exciting!
Very exciting! We have Giggle here tonight. We are going to be playing through 5.5. Where's Giggle?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you summon me?
Yes, I did summon my wife.
You listen.
Oh.
Okay. How could you?
Did I muck up your entrance? Wait, do you need me to... Hold on. Where is my wife? Oh.
No, the moment is gone.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready to fight Garlemald.
That's about right. That is a Garlean machine.
You know. Make them with their own stuff.
You ready? Also, look at this little crown and hammer by my wife's name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone is now technically a crafting mentor.
It's not a technical. I'm a crafting mentor.
Good luck to anyone who tries to listen to you if you actually talk like Giggle talks.
So what you want to do is hit me with the thing. The thing is...
That
ideally,
tracks.
you do it very well. The thing come out with.
Yep, okay, I'm going into the Rising Stones to start this quest line.
Woo!
Alright, you two. Alright, Alzai. I'm gonna click go on this.
Yep. And exit.
Oh, good!
What was that?
That was the cat. Do I have any moment else? Here we go, cutscene! I was expecting voices.
No voices in this one?
No voices. I'm sad. Oh, thank grid. Wait, why do I get credit in this? I did jack squat. Wow. Wow, thank grid. Transform it. Oh boy. Yeah. That... People tempering people? Who's the key holder on the tempering here? Message? Oh boy. I don't want you in that room. Last time we put you in that room, you keeled over. Okay, Y'shtola's gonna look. Okay. Well, that explains why she's not in the shot. In the promo. So that does feel like, either the, designated survivor or the designated sacrifice. Y'shtola, you have concerned me.
Right, 5.5 betting pool. Y'shtola's got really good odds right now.
To survive?
No.
I don't think they can kill her.
I don't think they can, but also...
She's got
go
something in
awkwardly
mind.
missing.
I could see her going awkwardly missing, which... I bet you would be her looking for a way back to the first to go poke at her. Anyway. Ready off the bird.
Nope, I hit the wrong button. No, I mean, get away!
Raha.
Right, let me talk to other people.
Malja abductions. Okay, I guess we're gonna click and go. Friend. Alfie, you have such hope to suddenly sprout like 3 feet taller. Just sounded like you're up. Wow. Hold on a sec. The cat is causing problems.
Oh boy.
Yes. Actually, if they're going to the towers, I am concerned for them. I'm very concerned.
We know when you're in the meeting.
I will be there in a moment. Oh, they would send them out because they're immune to tempering.
Mm-hmm.
So those two would actually have a chance of getting close. Right, I'm in.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Is that actually emotion coming from you?
He sought only to make a show of the power at the Teleforoid's disposal.
Okay, but
since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
hi, baby.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return.
Livy, please
And
do
when
not
they did,
skip
They
cutscene.
tried to kill us.
Wow.
Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
Impression. Maybe I should have done the Alexander
But what
Wades
worries
first.
me most is what they were saying right before they attacked.
I don't think so.
Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Oh, dearie called that one, getting tempered to Garlemald.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers.
Is that a new voice actor for him?
No idea.
Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
Yeah, no kidding. Libby.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Let me go too.
Really only 2 people you can send. I think this is a death flag for Arnvald.
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that collar
going
on
behind enemy
Fedor's
lines
neck.
remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our
That does
foe.
not look like a friendly
I'm
device.
counting on you.
Technically, she is still a captive.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvald?
Poor Alfie's gonna have his heart crushed.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
So, my thought as to...
Hold on.
Yep. Reason I was mentioning initially doing the, wishing I had done the Alexander raids. Sounds an awful lot between what we have heard from Garlemald and the fact that they're tempering people. Like they're turning the capital itself into effectively an Alexander-style final.
Oh.
Maybe not. Could be more than that. I mean, after all, we thought we understood what the Echo was, and we were totally wrong about that.
Yeah. Oof, for Tola.
Yep. I mean, there's only one other person that we know that can go on this mission, and for some reason they're not sending me. But
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
Yeah.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fordola? Is this what you want?
If she says no, does she have a choice?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Exactly.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Aldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat.
That's a mood.
And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head!
was kind of inopportune timing.
I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I a part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
You're so formal. Like, anyone has, like, Alfie, sit down! You dare start crying, kid.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Jeez. That's... Pretty sure that's the name
Even
of the
so,
dungeon.
Yeah,
I doubt the
we
local
are going to
Amalja
be
will
going
look
along.
kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
I think we are going to get to go along on this party.
Oh boy.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way.
Okay, the fact that they keep putting Thancred and Urianger together in every shot, it's like,
Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Just two dudes standing 3 feet apart because they're not gay.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, what happened
Mayhap
on that
when all of
camping
this
trip?
is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Have you indeed?
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, Ray.
There they go. He's totally jinxed. He is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's definitely dying.
It means a lot, you know.
No, I'm not gonna lie,
coming
I
with
am
me?
totally down for the idea of a trust dungeon with Fordola in the party.
Oh, I would love that.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try.
Death flags!
So I think either we're going to accompany them or we're going to have to go in after them.
Yeah.
So let's give it our all.
I think we're going to have to go in after them. Or Ferdola's going to come back alone and be like, there's shit in there.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
That's a...
Ah, bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
The most awkward on the phone.
Oh no, the next part is best.
Sorry to say, he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut. But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Emmerich, I need your airship!
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful.
We named our airship the Bonanza?
Yes. Like, even if we head out this instance, like, I can just teleport there right now.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones.
Why can't you just call ahead, Tataru? You have a link.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
Dragoon hunt.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
I'm just glad that both of you are still walking.
Here's a thought, though.
Yeah.
So the big problem we're facing right now is not even being able to assault the towers because of the tempering.
Yeah.
Question is, was what protected you from the tempering the Echo, or was it Heidelin's blessing?
Oh, good question.
And if it is the Echo, we know how to give that to a whole army of people.
I would think it'd have to be Heidelin's blessing because it feels...
I would think so as well. That's actually what it is, that Heidelin's form of tempering is just different from what we understand as tempering because it's such a different type of primal.
Oh, good lordy. Graha is going to be the most awkward nerd. Because he knows everything.
Yep. What's that? You say his last name's supposed to be Exposition Dump.
Alright.
Ready to start Heal-Me Dragons?
Yep. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Alright, you all start walking. I'ma just... You know, you could've just bus fared off me.
Oh, right! Alex is not Medicinian.
It's original like, Graha, you are again going to be the most awkward in conversations.
Well, that's what that looked like before it was ruined. What?
We just repaired it.
gotcha. So we've got the broom.
Congregation. Alright.
Oh, so we're starting with the congregations, right?
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, it makes sense, but still.
Here we go. Here you go.
Guess what?
What?
You're running faster.
Yeah. It's only gonna work till we get there and you have to swap back.
Yep.
I could go dancer if you want. Oh, he does? Alright.
You use the Aetheryte Shard, I used.
Did you seriously?
Yup. You were ahead of me, I had to close the gap.
Gap closers are for tanks and DPS. You're a healer.
I'm a white mage, that's basically a DPS.
Wow.
Not wrong.
The fact there's someone here in the chicken outfit.
I know how to get his attention. Summon Midgard Soma.
I know, right?
He'll show up.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
You might be surprised,
Speaking of
Alice.
which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
No, he's a sneaky.
I was gonna say he left the town with no one noticing.
Ah, well.
Oh, he was getting his armor.
Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Oh, we were looking for you. Hey, smiles!
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
That's not Alphino!
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. Suits you, Alphino.
No, no.
I love that he's gonna stab him.
Yeah.
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong,
He's gonna get kneed in the groin. Yes, Lenari, this is how the world ends. Hello, how you doing?
Yup, he's about to get... He's about to get attacked.
I am not Alphino!
Ways to get murdered in the middle of Ishgard.
If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Oh, damn!
Estinian Wormblood.
The
Azure
just
Dragoon.
died a little.
He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's
Yep,
side.
and now Graha's gonna go off. Yup.
Oh my
gosh. The day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Oh my gosh, the animators just died. The animators just...
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
My expression is just great. Holy frick.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
Alfie!
The exact
Save
same
us!
line. The exact same line.
Estinian! It's been too long.
Oh my god.
Alice pointedly looking away.
You should look at your baby behind you. The cat is just...
Oh yeah, that's her
no,
new
it's
favorite
quite
spot,
understandable.
apparently.
That was hardly the
Hello.
first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Alize is gonna cut her hair.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown.
A bold
Inside
claim,
and out.
Alphino.
I can tell.
Wow.
One
This is
can't
the most
remain a
complimentary
spoiled
he's
little
ever
lordling
been.
Forever, you know.
Him actually talk. What the hell?
At least someone's having a good time.
Who gave him mood adjustment? Yes, Alize will cut Alfie's hair. Lenore, you're right. You're right.
Honestly,
You know, when we were
I'd
growing
totally be down for
Alphino
Alize
would
cutting
never befriend
her own
other
hair.
boys because he
You could
couldn't
totally
stand
rock
the
it.
thought of
They
not
both
being
need a
in
haircut.
charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
I mean, yeah, their hairstyle is effectively just messy.
He's learning how to talk with people rather than at them.
That's the line I used to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
No rest for the
can
righteous,
we
eh?
shock Graha out
Speaking
of his...
of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azisla.
Well, conveniently.
Azisla? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azisla, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut,
Lunar
you believe she
Bahamut's
may be
the
able to
actually
shine
the
some light
original.
on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azisla together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
Mom bought us a car.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard.
Oh boy.
Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
I mean, seriously, did you expect you were gonna like him?
Well, no, to be fair, it would make sense that you'd think that
he is
the
not
gun would be
exactly
sharp.
as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less...
But then
blunt.
again, would be wants to keep people at arm's length.
Girl, that's the warmest I've ever seen that man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, he does live in Ishgard when he's not elsewhere. Oh! I'm okay with this arrangement.
What? Wait. What arrangement? What's going on? Oh, hello.
Just took us straight here.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the CNC was here, apparently.
Huh.
And now talking.
Nope. It was just us. Yeah, MIDI kind of made that one work. Well, it's not even in front of her father. Well, yeah, I suppose you'd put it that way. Oh, okay, it's Dinian.
And then we get one of those flashback fights.
Oh, jeez.
As Estinian.
That would be a pain. If we think one of those things is coming up, though, we need to split party.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a way to put it. I talk to this one. Oh wait, no, that's just a cherry pink menace. Anywho. You need a ride? Oh, okay, I guess not. Hello, ma'am. Look at all the people.
Hello, ma'am. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Stinky Boy?
Really? That's what you're gonna say? Get off the bird.
Well, people who are actually...
Oh, I didn't talk to them. I didn't talk to them. I just went straight in. Hi, ma'am. You are setting off my allergies.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Yes, let the one who does not canonically talk retell current events. It saves a lot of time when you just have to do the lip movie.
Mm-hmm. Very puffy cheeks. Sometimes there's just an angle that make my very round face look very round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but didn't we take care of most of those in the coils?
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
They really need to make the coils canonical, like, you must do these. Is there really no other explanation?
Oh yeah, good ascendant.
I'm not there yet.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering.
Oh, so we're going the enrage the dragon route.
But tears will not right this wrong. Nor will lamentation see the perpetrators
goal when he came
punished.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, Mother of the Dragons of Mericidia. What she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Yeah, he speaks for all of us in that one. Okay, maybe not. Nope, never mind. Just play him. I'm gonna just go over here and talk to your dad. Yeah, okay, bye.
Santalan infan antosk. Goes rent on.
Well, we could fix that.
Ale o esk an in. Ale kum ak in.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul.
Oh, is that a thing? That it's just the indomitable strength of soul that can, preclude you from tempering? Because, yeah, at that point, then it could be just the echo that protects you, and you don't actually need Hydaelyn.
But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Snoska dramon kin. Nestra in. Illes I. Nesh an.
Fancy earplugs.
Unmik. Nalstra ul an. Antal an. Small.
I feel like we could fix this. We kind of have the heir of the Empire.
Are we actually doing this?
I think we are. I'm behind you, remember?
Mm-hmm.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Usk she's in.
Yeah.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan. Seth so. Kin Bahamut an. An sumon na an inles snaloles dish an na ala an ul an sin an stan in.
This means that if we end up having to fight Hydaelyn, Tiamat's not gonna help us.
Oh no. But I think that might have confirmed the theory we have about what Sorotio is.
Yeah. Help. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Graha.
Yep, I'm just talking to you as Indian. Let me talk to Graha.
I mean... Did you release in hot water? Oh no. Tataru, what do you do with the guests when we're not there? Okay. Alice. Well, that's a great way to explain how both parties have magic, you know, Empire access. Okay. Oh, yes. Did you need a ride? Ah! Well, that's a mount to ride in here. Wait, oh. Okay then, fine. Don't ride on my magical chocobo. Ba 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 ba. Where are you? You're below me. Here, it's up.
I know.
What?
I'll go my own way.
You can go your own way.
I like to bob and weave through things.
Go your own way. Oh, we have the sky slippers?
Well, yeah, they're technically on the ocean.
Okay, this is funny. That does so easily now. Oh! Well, Sinian found one. Why did they quiver so? I mean, I don't know. Why is that so you to just run up the side?
Hi, friend.
What's it like running around with Giggle? Well, do you like seeing the unexpected route taken on a regular basis? Midgard somewhere only appropriate amount. I do ride that one all the time here. I will admit.
Yeah.
Lynn already said Midgard somewhere. And then collecting the dragons. Let's go look at that one. Woohoo! I'm of royal blood. Oh, it's me. I'm royal. So I'm curious what happens if I say one of their names.
I will absolutely inform the Allegans that Giggle Puddle is a member of the Allegan Royals.
Well, I could ask because I'm not gonna smash it to pieces. Central control system that was system too. Ah. Oh, there we go. Ah. Estinian learning to use a computer. I love it. Wow. I love it. What's hilarious is that from the outside, like, this makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. It also makes perfect sense that I would totally understand what it's talking about.
Yup. Okay. How far are we going? Is it in here? Oh, it is in here. Dang. Where are you? Right here. Where's the... There we go. I was trying to help with the landing strip. Yee. Jeez. Wow, the note is, I
believe that is Allegan for okay, boomer.
Oh, oh, jeez. I feel like this is gonna be a puzzle game.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. Okay. That note's gonna think that Alfie's my kid or something.
Yep.
Yes. Well, I don't like the fact that they don't really give you a way to say no. If that fails, I'll remember him feels like a threat.
I mean, it is, but it's also a reference.
I love it, and I'm using it.
I feel like the most of Giggle line is enemy or no, I want to understand him.
That's fair.
Because Giggle is all about trying to understand everything.
I am out of coffee.
He's a baseball coffee.
Yeah. Believe you me, I'm dragging that smug look off his face. He really picked the most unfortunate of faces. Alright.
The thing that I'm not sure of is, did Fandaniel already have control when we previously met that face or not? The attitude is similar enough, I feel like he did.
No, I don't know. There was so much vindication against the sibling angle that I feel like it wasn't. Really? You have them on random, don't you?
No. I selected that one. But I have another quest here to rendezvous with Ukulele at the flagship.
Okay, first of all, we really need to get you the Rory Triad for reasons.
Yes.
But also, you're not the first person to call him Ukulele.
I'm sure.
I like the way it looks when you're banking the bird. Hi.
King the bird sounds like a thing.
Yeah.
Lynn, what do you have to say?
Alright, I clicked Alize. Thank you in advance. Can do that.
Fail. The fact that they might have been on the same, like, didn't see him as a god.
Yeah. We're just gonna get a whole new view on tempering this patch, apparently.
Maybe by the end we'll have a more complete complete explanation.
That'd be nice. I guess I'll talk to her. Okay. Oh.
Asked for to tell you about the men of Alag.
Oh, really? I asked the other one.
The war about the men of Alag. I felt like while trying to undo Hortempering to Bahamut was not the time to ask about Bahamut.
Yeah, but I have ulterior motives.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Huh.
Jeez. Hey! How you doing, Josh? What cutscene did you get? Like, because you asked a different question, love.
As far as I can tell, I got the same thing.
Okay. I had a feeling, but... Alright. I'm gonna speak with Elza again.
I mean, the only big thing of note was the mention of a time of peace, effectively, where Bahamut gave judgments on their conflicts.
He was a king.
Yeah.
How it goes? It's going well. We're doing the latest expansion patch, which is why there's so many people here.
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay, listen. Why do you not... I am an aether battery? I'm an aether battery. I'm a battery. Take mine. Okay, here we go. Josh, it's a lot of fun to play. It is so much fun to play.
Once you get through 1.0.
Once you get 1.0, you mean 2.0?
Yeah, once you get through 2.0, rather.
2.0 drags a little. The bridge to Heavensward has gotten better, but still takes a while. Heavensward is when it really starts getting good. And now the free trial includes Heavensward, so you could totally play.
I still question the dev team's decision to make this ridiculous little porksy pig be the thing that conveys such an important plot integral thing.
Jeez. Stop looking so surprised.
This is it, Angelo!
I think it's a fairly safe bet to say the Warrior of Light probably has more aether than any other individual alive.
At least of, like, the normal races. I could see a dragon having more, but that's, like, a dragon. Did it work?
For a moment, I thought Angelo exploded.
Huh?
For a moment, I thought Angelo exploded.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Did it work?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed.
Friendship is indeed magic. It is indeed.
Removes the shackles. Gotcha, bitch!
That would be an unfortunate turn of events.
Tiamat. I am curious to see this.
We can try.
Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts. Their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Slosk an ol volkel an. Slosk seth som in an. Afaten. Mon
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Lis an. Do
Basically saying I'm gonna kill my own kids. Oh boy. That could have gone so sideways.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
I felt like Tiamat was asking that question already knowing the answer.
Yeah. But like there's still that moment of like, I
have a suspicion that there might be one or two that might there might be some that are able to be saved.
It's time.
Yeah.
In the end, whenever we eventually get to that point.
I don't know, it's 5.5 patch. They might just sort of airbrush that.
I'm not saying that we necessarily get to that
as it should.
point in this patch.
Here we go.
I see Tiamat in all of her unrestrained glory.
Aww. I love how even Angelo looked away. This is arguably the most powerful dragon we've met. Yeah, you're throwing bait here at us, game, making us think this failed. This is gonna be fine.
By the gods!
You lanky.
He's the Libby of dragons.
Is the Libby of dragons?
Riange, your timing could not be better.
Oh.
Oh no.
How we get there.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Where we sent those... Oh, of course.
He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Oh, well, fuck. Ah! Well, we're gonna have to confront that a little sooner than we expected.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades.
Yup, I saw that coming.
Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Is that your ride? Oh my goodness. You had a lot of faith that Tiamat was gonna catch you. Mother trucker. Oh,
you know, it feels very appropriate after that I come back and in my chat I just see the simp owns the achievement Free Bird as he's law.
The simp. Posture. How dare you posture check me? Okay, I'm posture.
Simpian.
Simpian. Hydrate. Oh no. Oh no, it's the unholy point redeems. Alright, I've drunk some water. It's actual water today. Someone has to. I mean, half the time, it's a certain someone at the other computer behind me.
Well, I don't have the stream running on my other screen so that I can be building up points in preparation for tomorrow. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have enough yet. That's fair. For both of us. You were told to just drink water too.
I did.
Okay. Good. This is weird. That means she's not gonna be there anymore.
Oh.
Well. Actually, I want to check. Well, I'll check in a minute. Or no, wait. It might teleport us. Hold on. I want to check one thing.
Oh. Well, I mean, cutscene.
I can fly through that.
Oh, done, Debs.
I wasn't sure if that spot would still have collision.
Well done, Debs.
No. To be fair, I don't know if I had collision before.
It did.
It did?
I'm pretty certain it did.
Okay.
Pretty sure she did, yeah. Although, to be fair, 5.5, that might have changed.
Yeah.
They might have changed the map to not have collision there at all.
I don't know. It's one of those things that's really hard to work out, like...
Then again, they've also gotten very good at things like doors that have collision and stop you that later disappear.
Yeah.
So...
I will say, what happened to all of the tech?
The fact that the inn for that is panning around to a now empty panel.
Did it port us, or just that I entered a
don't know.
sanctuary?
I'm trying to figure out. Mine's loading
Good
right
music.
now. I suspect there's a lot of people here. It did.
Nice. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness.
Not to where I was expecting, though.
I mean, the sort of tracks, I guess?
Well... Well, yeah, I
Stola,
guess.
what was your plan? Just don't stop holding that one over us. You know I hate secrets due to someone standing next to you. Okay.
Wouldn't be thankful that we have to talk to actually start the mission.
To be fair, Thancred was always kind of the expert on the Malcha. Hey! You've grown so much. That's a good question. Yeah, I'm wondering if Lunar Bahamut is itself enthralled. That's true.
Yeah, they were enthralled to Galamon, probably. I'm calling it, again though, I still think that Lunar Bahamut is effectively a clone of a primal from a moon base, hence Lunar.
I don't know how you clone a primal, but...
Eden.
Okay, listen. I will give you artificially created, but... Like, cloning implies a certain...
The Mewtwo of primals.
The Mewtwo of primals.
Oh, is this the entrance for the dungeon?
Is it really? Primals are just ideas. They are ideas. Which is why apparently Garlemald is now a primal. speak
all
with
it
the
takes
landing.
All it takes
okay.
is a thought and belief.
Okay.
And to be fair, if you have a resource such as Tiamat's children...
Can we go to the airship landing from here? I think we can.
It's possible that through manipulation...
Ethernet. Airship landing. We're just zipping through this. I thought this was gonna take longer, but...
Yep.
I mean, the last bit with cutscenes is probably gonna take a hot minute. You know, I come up here so rarely, you can tell that, like...
I've literally not been to the airship landings since... Like, apart from quests that require me to be here, I never go to the airship landings.
Okay, alright, now you are prepping Thancred's ammo. Can we talk?
Oh hey, somebody just bought a bunch of the dinosaur leather shoes and gloves I had on the board. I just made 25,000 gil.
Nice. Thancred and Urianger are totally sleeping together now. Mildly concerning. Also mildly concerning, Alphino is inside of a Roman there.
No shaming.
I mean... Buildings capable of tempering and primals which are not. Yeah. And we'll wait for you.
Yeah, it seems very clear that 5.5 is very much indicating there is some element of how tempering works. We just fundamentally don't understand.
I'm kind of curious as to where things are gonna lay off, because we have, of course, 5.55. And I'm wondering, like, there's a lot of things that we saw in the trailer that we haven't seen yet, and my brain is trying to categorize if...
I never saw the trailer, so...
I know you haven't seen the trailer, but there are things that I'm looking at in my head and going, okay, was the trailer for all of 5.5, including the 0.05 patch that's coming? If that's the case, that makes more sense. I have questions. Questions that need answers. About certain figures near lakes. And
yeah, I feel like they thought we had... Do we want to tell people what our thought on that was?
What?
Silvertear?
Oh, Silvertear's probably the closest point to Hydaelyn.
Yeah.
And we have a feeling that we're gonna meet Venat again. Like, to continue showing us Minfilia as the voice, the face of the voice of Hydaelyn is dumb. Like, we've moved beyond Minfilia. Unless they decide that Hydaelyn's gonna pull a fast one on us emotionally. So, the thing that makes more sense would be to say, okay, here is, what am I thinking of? Here's Venat, because that emotionally holds more meaning to the Warrior of Light. Now, because the Warrior of Light's looking for answers, and has enough knowledge to, like, not just react to someone in an Amaranthine mask and cloak negatively. People are jumping all over the place, and it is just throwing me off. Thancred is giving the baby eyes to frickin' Urianger. I swear. Also, Y'shtola's gaze keeps following us. I still have my theory that Y'shtola and Hythlodaeus are the same soul. Ah! Here we go.
Insta-pop.
we're a tank and a healer. I'm not surprised.
I was expecting it. I would have been surprised if we had had to wait more than about, like, 30 seconds.
And after this, you'll have Expert Q.
Yup.
Expert Q, like, locks and unlocks with each content patch, and that's, like, weird to me.
Ooh, this music, though.
I like it. Oh, okay then. Quite a crew. Two red mages.
All the raises.
Alright, let's do this. Or the Empire, glory be to Gollum. That's concerning. I feel out of practice, 'cause I've been running Summoner for the past week. I should have saved that.
My meaty thing.
Huh?
It's not my meaty thing.
Dang. I'll actually use my cooldown.
I appreciate it, but it's not necessary. Yet. I have a suspicion that it will be.
The Teledragonet is so cute. Why does it have to be evil? Is it though? Oh, hello. I don't understand why that one gets AoE's out its back, but okay.
I think it just has a random target AoE.
Help is here. Yes, it is. Why are there kobolds? Oh, did they call in the kobolds to assist?
I'm guessing they did.
Reminds me a bit of Hero's Gauntlet, where people are just coming out of the woodwork like, yeah, we're here to help. Like, what?
Gimlet Dark.
And Gimlet Dark, yeah. Oh, that's concerning.
Oh, they did say the whole alliance came in.
True.
I mistimed this bubble. Just a bubble.
It's okay. We all know you're OP. Oh no! See if my friend doesn't know!
They all have to die. Now you're going to die.
Cheerio. Why is that Tempered Imperial not on me? Excuse you.
Oh my god. I just noticed how we're continuing.
What? Oh my gosh.
I love it. Best dungeon.
Best. Oh! Giant flamey cat. Okay. Hulu. It's like I'm doing good, but it's a Hulk.
At least they like me.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, we lost one. Okay.
Oh my god, what the heck was that?
Don't know.
Is there a way to drop the lightning bolt somehow?
I don't know.
Yes, apparently there is. Seems like if you get hit by one of the little lightning orb things,
yeah.
Maybe. Nope, that doesn't drop it. Okay. I have no idea what causing it from. Thought I did. I guess I don't. And that just killed me. I don't. Yeah. I clearly don't understand that mechanic either. I have no idea what's going on.
Alright, glad we have the reses.
Yeah, and the fact that we effectively have additional teams. Really helpful. What's going on here? Okay, that time it redirected. I don't know what was supposed to cause that.
Oh shit. Alright.
Yeah, okay. Clearly I don't understand that mechanic. I can't wait to try that again with on Trust System.
Yeah.
To potentially get an idea of...
Oh cool, I got one of the things.
What that's supposed to do.
Admittedly, all the gear here is 505, but...
Yeah. So it's
that the
it's basically the tier below.
The Amalts are in trouble. Let's split up.
Basically the tier below Exhausted.
Okay. This really is Giblet Dart. An attack called Fall of Man. That's not ominous. Amber, wait a minute.
That is Amber.
You guys weren't supposed to be here. I don't trust it to be safe here. What's going on the other side of that wall? Excuse me. I think I just saw a dragonfly pass behind me, but I couldn't. Oh.
Oh, no, you don't.
Convenient that. I kind of like having our ads nerfed by a dragon.
It doesn't matter how fun a dragon is. And now we have Tiamat just casually fighting alongside them.
Yeah, no kidding.
That did a lot.
Oh boy. Do I get the treasure coffer there?
I get it. I get it.
Alright.
Okay.
I have no idea what this looks like other than just...
Is this the thing that creates the... that sometimes you lose the 10 points?
Maybe?
Okay, look ahead. Your cannons?
Yeah, got it.
I think this is gonna be an ad fight where it is a dodge the AoEs.
Gotcha.
Ad fight.
I'm gonna need you to help me.
To the side, over here. Oh, and then there's another AoE.
If you can say...
Okay, looking at it straight on. That's how I will.
Yeah.
Central.
Okay.
Okay. What is this? Oh, are we gonna get to attack this while we're here and we get kicked off after this process?
Probably. Yep. Yep. Alright, I'm again pulling it back. You didn't say left or right. I will assume it is your left or your right.
Oh, right.
I just don't want to point these AoEs at you.
Yeah, there's a lot. Left.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
And there's missiles along the side. Wait.
Oh shit. Middle.
Oh, the missiles are just moving very, very slow.
Oh shit. Arm's length.
Yeah, I didn't notice the cannons shortening.
Alright.
God, we have so much ready.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. I popped. Darkest Night.
Outside.
Okay. Alright, thank goodness. Oh, this isn't ominous at all. I like how each of you are in a very primary color, so I can easily tell who's who.
Holy shit!
The cone AoE?
That was just unnecessarily massive.
Yeah, I kind of saw that happening. I was like, I'm running the fuck through that! To turn the people around. Tank things.
Hashtag just
I think it is. Did I accidentally hit that?
Hit what?
Did I hit the LB?
You did, I believe.
I do not understand, but okay. It's like the dead center middle top of my bar. It's nowhere near anything I was clicking.
Check to make sure you didn't accidentally drag it.
No, I didn't. Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, we don't get to shoot fire off of the dragons.
Okay, but this is pretty cool.
I wish we had control. And this was a part where we
Well, at least we're on top of them, and my cape does actually flow out behind me. Alright, pretty dang cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Excuse me, sir! Sir! That's gonna hit her. this. It's too many AoEs.
It's okay, at least half of them are allies. Cutscene, huh?
I guess. Unmarked. Welcome back.
Okay. We are just doing this now then.
I guess?
Are we actually killing it here though?
Estidian, please be safe. Okay, at the very least, he's done a chunk of damage.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of cool if we get to him and his health bar is like massively depleted already.
Its thing though. That is his mega flail.
Yeah. Oh shit, I hope everyone's okay. Well, he's at least mainly damaged, but I sure hope our allies are okay.
Can't expect this to be the fight. It's gonna be really telling whether we actually kill it here or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very indicative, I think, of what we're walking into. Especially if we kill it.
Look at the dragons coming out of that.
Yeah. Especially if we kill it and then another one shows up.
Yeah. Ready?
Yup. Ready as can be.
Oh! Lunar nails.
Oh, shite. Guess we're gonna have to get rid of those. We can't! They are untargetable! Okay! Good to know! Oh shit! I want to not be in that.
Ankmorn, oh boy! Oh, I have sand in that.
Oh my dear lord! That was a lot.
Sorry, I wasn't there to shield you from the first.
No, it's okay. It's good to know that for future reference that doesn't just go away.
That's on me and I am out of...
It's on all of us.
Okay, okay. Oh! Alright. Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's one of these sorts of things. Okay. Okay.
Ah, that almost killed him.
Oh my fucking, what is this?
Safe spots, safe spots.
I see him. Alright, get away from me. Oh, I'm getting them. Yes. Oh, that's close. This guy. Yeah, split with four
of you, four of us, and Dark Missionary. That was, and whatever you were doing.
I just had heals running.
Yeah.
Right, so all these impact spots we need to not be where they land. Oh. Okay. The game is trying to
remember.
And attention to the order once they land.
Okay. It's gonna be at the joints.
No, it's the middle this time. There's small ones at the edges.
Ouch. No.
Oh, that didn't help much. Ego flail? Oh, that sounds bad.
You did that before.
No, it was mega flail.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Afraid that was one. Got it.
Yay! He dead? Yeah. The thing is, though, like... There's...
Just like an icon does.
Thank you. I'm not sure that's, like... the end of anything.
Oh no, I have a suspicion, potentially even before the end of 5.5, we're gonna see it again.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I got it. That's going on my dancer. Oh my gosh.
What's that look like?
That. That's gonna look incredible on my dancer class, because that's
Right.
aiming gear.
Even the duty.
Yep.
I got one fail come.
I got one come too.
Yay! Well, those were the two.
Yep, so we each got one. Oh. I am concerned.
I'm expecting this to be voiced.
Hydrate. And a stretch. Stretching. You say it's no more. I don't think it's gone.
Yeah, I don't think it's that simple either.
I really, Tiamat, this is really sweet, but I am really concerned.
And the worst part is this still has told us nothing about the...
Yeah, we have no new info.
What?
But I'm not there yet. Whatever is happening, I lingered there for a moment.
Noble warriors.
Oh.
The dragons chose their friends well.
I had a feeling one of them were gonna come up. Say hello.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more.
Whoa.
Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
Does this mean I don't have to do the Beast Tribe quest? If I have to call you out.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Garleans who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day. And
The fact
rally
you
as
saw fit to
many
give
as
him
possible
voice, but
to the
didn't give him a name
cause
is a little...
till we meet again.
He's about to die.
And
right
thus
here,
did we
tower's
make
right
allies
there.
of the Amalja.
Yeah, we're gonna go check that out, right?
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Seriously, are we not getting any closer to that thing? Really? Alfie? Please, let's go check on the thing. I understand you'd want to give us...
Oh.
You're ahead of me. Shush. Shush, shush, shush. I need to know. Oh, no. I don't like the look of that floor. Oh, gosh. I don't like the look of that at all. Oh, Jeebus.
What in Ralga's name happened here?
It's like the dragons.
Yeah.
The gods only know.
They're gonna summon Lunar
You can
if
bet
for
these poor sods
using
aren't here by
this.
choice.
Or each tower is effectively
Quickly.
its own icon.
We've got to get them
Yeah,
free!
that's what I'm thinking.
And that's how the temperance works.
Get back!
They're in pain, which means they're gonna summon.
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving, now!
But there's no crystals, which means they have to be tapping into something else. What are they tapping into? Ah!
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
We all knew that was gonna happen. We all knew that was gonna happen. Don't you dare!
Yup. That's where it. There's like one more quest, I think, before 5.5 is done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice, Alfie. I can't wait for news of a safe return. How dare? How dare? Let me look at all those things they say. Estinian's now here. Alfie might be waiting a while. I know, right? I have concerns.
I was gonna say that thing. It's like we don't. I'm telling Lord's like, I don't really have. If anything, I think that cutscene just confirmed that yeah, all he has to do is go poke the people that's whoever used to summon it the first time and it's back.
Yeah. And I want to know what they're using to power those things. Because either he's summoning it directly
I
from...
think it's the live stream.
I would not be surprised. I think he's basically just using the planet.
Usla.
Okay, I clicked go.
Okay, I need to
Sorry.
figure out what I'm doing about the fact I have no inventory space.
That's problematic. I'll wait here.
I will just start.
No, I can wait.
quest.
I can wait. I can wait.
It doesn't say there's a. The reward for this is just Giggle, so.
Okay. Grave Silent, I am concerned.
Didn't notice Estinian in the corner.
Yeah, he's here.
I would. Oh well.
Haha! Oh, one's wounded and dragged by the other, so they both made it out. It's just that Arenvald is very dangerously injured.
He's totally gonna die. He's definitely... Somehow we will not be able to save him.
Alright. Justinian, you look so... upset at that. That was a very long pause on Justinian. I still want to know what you were working on.
Travel back to the post.
It's gotta be.
Which somehow that resource will inevitably come into play when it comes to getting to the moon.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm thinking more about, like, past Endwalker. I'm pretty sure Y'shtola's gonna be like, yep, I figured it out.
Probably.
So we gotta find an Aetheryte and go to the whatchamacallit. The Alchemist Guild. And then over from there. So it's probably not the one to go to, but that's okay. I always forget.
Where is the weekend closest Aetheryte?
If you want, ring to me now. Or in a hot sec. Alright, now. I think it's been 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, it's off cooldown.
Ladies and gents, this is why you get married in this game. Did it work?
Yes.
Okay, there you are.
Oh. Don't mind the eggs.
Yeah, don't mind that. Fornola!
Vivian's over here.
Hi, sir.
Oh, Astidian, don't get jealous.
They're totally... Wow! Alfie... Jeez. I always forget there's holes in the ceiling. I came at an Alchemist Guild one day and it was raining indoors and I was very, very confused. And then I remembered there's a hole in that ceiling.
There's a hole in the ceiling of the roof.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
Dola, are you really not going to say a damn word about what you saw in there?
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
Okay, like, the baby face, that voice, and that name, no.
May we see him?
Elysian men are, like... Squeenix did them dirty. Either really dirty or really good, like...
I do not think that's
also, the
wise.
fact they realized that as
You must
tiny
let
as
him
Alphino and
sleep.
Alizé are, they had to make an explanation.
Alfie, you're too excitable. You pissed off the dude.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps... I don't
Lynn,
know.
I don't know if I
Perhaps
have,
I could have...
and I'm sure it's terrifying. Oh boy.
Could have what? Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time. for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
Dang.
If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
Damn.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
Damn. He would have sulked for a week previously.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
You're right. He is idealistic.
I'm
The
gonna round the corner
world
and
has
test
more than its fair share
Yep.
of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot be next.
You just worried we're gonna get
precious
hurt.
dreams then.
You just worried we're gonna get killed, Ferdola.
They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Also, I love the headcanon that Ferdola does not ever make eye contact with the Warrior of Light again. because she's seen things.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Oh, Estinian.
Yeah, I love the idea that regardless of any fight or any battle that was ever fought, the one thing that frightened Ferdola the most was actually seeing what the Warrior of Light has lived through.
Yeah. Like, I've been in that person's brain. It's a terrifying place. Alright, I'm clicking Alfie. I probably should have clicked on Estinian, but I'm clicking.
Go click Estinian.
What does Estinian have to say?
That woman, she plays at scorn, but her eyes are filled with sorrow, sorrow deep enough to drown in.
Yes, Linari, we have so much PTSD. I have done Eden.
I am 2/3 of the way through Eden.
Giggle has not finished it. Giggle finished the first 2 bits, then finished 5.3 and powered through 5.4 so that we could do this today. Together rather than waiting. Let's return. I mean...
Yeah, I literally completed 5.4 like yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be joining.
Oh no, a meeting room.
Not sorry, another meeting room.
I'm sorry, Alfie. He's
the
not gonna make
landslides.
it.
The landslides. Okay, I want props. Like when Giggle went through that one for the first time, that Titan fight, we got it in 3 tries with multiple new people.
Mm-hmm.
Including my co-tank, and I was shaky on the details because I'd only done it once before. So I feel pretty good about how that one went
and
down.
every run went great and was fantastic and perfect until until we lost 2 people.
Yeah,
the moment 2 people went down, everything went to shit.
Yeah, because suddenly it was like, wait, where are we going? I gotta raise people.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Alfie.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide.
Is that how you say
On that? You have my word. Now, we would share
every
with you
time
the
that's actually
findings of
said in
the
the voice
mission.
cutscene, I'm like, oh.
How did Nanamo get the details of the mission?
Pippin, pray
I mean,
relate
she
to our
was
guests the details of Fordola's account.
Oh, I
meeting
guess.
that sent him out.
Yeah. Fordola turned in her report. Oh, we couldn't hire Pippin's voice actor back, I see.
I mean, that's usually what they do when they're talking about something we've already seen via cutscene.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless have it.
Okay,
it is now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Probably whatever they're using instead of crystal.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
You saying can we reverse the polarity on the tower? That'd be kind of cool.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visits to the Imperial capital.
Oh good, that's good.
Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Which means that the trailer that we saw was for the entirety of the patch. So, yeah.
I never saw the trailer, so...
None appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
I need to tell me where they are.
I'm just like,
the Grand Company, that the task will not be easy. We would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength
but like, every time you say we don't want to call you in except as a last resort, people die. Look, just fuel me up on Red Bull and point me.
So 5.5, I suspect we're going to be forming
that you rid us of Bahamut.
On which finalizing pacts and
that our talks with the Amalja
allyship with all of the beast tribes.
They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do.
We're probably going to have a similar cutscene as this in the next... in 5.55 with the Seed Seer, because this is now Nanamel and Merle, who have both had a moment of, yes.
This was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglefan.
Potentially
Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to be made in vain.
We are at peace with all of them.
As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
Okay, don't say new dawn, because didn't they just say Death Unto Dawn as the title for this patch? Man, your dramatic irony is concerning!
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the syndicate
could just be referring to the people
allies
lost
integration. Till next we meet, my friends.
Battle.
I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
It's not the end of the quest.
I had a feeling it wasn't.
To be fair, yeah, we probably have to go into Rising.
Yeah, we have to go
return yourself to the Waking Sands.
The people here hitting level 7 and level 22 have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Hello. Well, I did totally read that as a delicate pole dance. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Maki. How you doing? Delicate pulled it. Yes. Because apparently that is where my brain goes.
Right,
To be fair, I was looking over
there.
at Estinian, and if you've ever been to a nightclub in this game, it's hilarious when it's a dragoon who's dancing on the stage. That's all I will say on that matter.
Waiting to see that you are talking to Alize.
Give me a sec. Doesn't do anything delicately. Yes. Alright, ready?
I'm already in conversation.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Are you gonna tell me what you were working on your stool? Yes, let's go back to the Rising Stones, please. Can we bring Fordola back with us? Because she really needs to get out of her box.
I just had a mild panic attack when it took 2 rings to
Yeah, like you started saying that, I'm like, it takes 3 rings. Inviting Estinian? Roping this man into being a scion. He has to join the White Hair Brigade. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I am raging at the plot. Because we're in... If I refuse to show me pursue me, oh my gosh. We're at the point in the plot of this game, like, where they're gearing up for the next major patch, and we're getting our last hints before then, and...
I love how we're not entirely sure exactly what all is going to happen within Walker, but we're already like, okay, but we have some pretty good theories about what's coming after.
Yeah, like, we already have a corkboard set up for after the next expansion. We are pretty sure we know what the future of this game is going to look like. I'm just gonna...
I have a really crazy out there theory that I love the idea of. I don't know if they're actually going to enact on it, but I love the thought train of it. I'm teleporting them all down already.
Giggle.
Cherry pink.
Huh?
Cherry pink.
You are indeed. Where are you? Oh, you're already... Really? Why are you trying to...
I'm safeguarding the place.
Okay, listen, there's already protection magic up. You don't have to do that, dear.
You don't know.
I'm going inside. Which means I'm probably gonna hit a cutscene immediately.
Yep. Probably. Yup.
Hello.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your
Assuming
time.
going to talk about what you saw and how we're working on.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald.
Is this about porting to Garlemald?
Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telofro's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within their archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
Surely, and yet...
I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. Can we ever figure out why that happened? I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. That's why I don't know.
I haven't finished it, but from what I can gather, something happened and it imploded and turned into Eureka. Which...
You found it.
Yeah. It's...
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the
now
true
you're a little ahead
nature
of
of
me.
Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Yes, I want to know this.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
Yes. Day in the Crystarium. Or near the end of the Dragon Song War. I guess technically she spoke to us then, at the Crystarium. I clicked that one.
When Elidibus sought to make warriors of light, that was the voice which calls constantly to all who might hear it. I spoke of direct communication, when Hydaelyn communed solely with you. A far rarer occurrence.
Yeah.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her
I feel like I answered wrong.
Convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Alright, Anjay, you really... Hydaelyn should not trust me.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether.
Are you kidding me? I've been doubting her since, like...
Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, Side we effect of simply coming to this don't game know. from the one we did.
Yeah.
But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places not to look trust the than the amorphous and archives of good Sharlayan, entity. and their research on the ethereal sea in particular. Nice joke. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times.
Which is why Estinian is now a scion.
Estinian,
We stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star.
Yeah.
One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
Stop freelancing, you ass. You can't deny the puppy dog eyes.
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault.
Well then, balance us out, you dumbass.
But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less.
The Elysian population of the Scions
you
is
lost those you held
way too
dear,
high now.
You carried their spirit with you.
Does seem an abnormality in the sea of non-Elysian.
Guiding light. The
Also,
burden
it's
of so
blatantly
many
apparent every
hopes
time
and
Ascendian
dreams
smiles that his
be
kill
too
plan
heavy
was
for
never
most to
designed for that
Yeah,
motion.
you know he's not supposed to smile.
But you bear it willingly. As you have shown me.
This man is not supposed
Some
to be
dreams
happy.
are too important to let
Right
go.
there pops up. New trust member unlocked.
If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
Alright, hold on, I'm not there.
Just the smile.
It's just
And
so...
now, I may bid you farewell.
Such a giddy nod.
Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
Kyle, you saved everyone's ass. Everyone in this room's ass so many times.
Tread warily in Charlian, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Where's the Ascian and Charlian? Because you know there's gotta be one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna Aetherport out? Guess that would be.
Alright. This now.
Hold on, I'm not there yet. Not there yet! My computer lags because I'm streaming! Ah! Not that sentence! It's the worst sentence.
I love it.
Oh, I'm not surprised. He's trying to find a new weapon. Really, dude? It's another katana.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
Okay, I love that. That was beautiful.
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the
Please,
dragons?
Zenos, just kill this fool.
Okay, I hate Fandaniel's voice, but when it pisses off Xenos, they're made for each other.
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
Also, Xenos is looking a lot better now he's ditched the giant skirt.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. But the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken.
I don't like that.
Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
I'm concerned.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's
I
destruction.
mean, it's going to be a while before we get
what
there.
What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There's a mace in here.
There is one that I have been meaning
And
to
here's the new
test.
DPS class. I'm guessing.
Well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather...
It's gonna be a sight. You're gonna block it from...
Yup.
Ah,
Don't get to see it.
rude. Let's chat with them all. Alize, you are allowed to be
Simeon,
smug.
that's amazing.
You, Alize, single-handedly, almost single-handedly, to be fair. You did have help, but you cured tempering, you were allowed to be a smug little shit, unlike your brother.
Indians, by the way.
Yashtola, I am so glad that you are the one bringing all of this up, because it is very true.
Again, I'm pretty sure they're building the capital into an Alexander-like icon.
It might be.
Or at least the palace, rather.
Do you want to go run Alexander after this?
I mean, I do need to run that. And Omega. And the Warring Triad. Oh, now that's happening tonight.
Oh my gosh. Estinian. You spent way too much time in Doma and Kugane. I am concerned. I want to check with these.
You talk to Estinian?
Yes.
It's the best.
Yep. Alright, Tataru. Tataru, you are... The world would collapse without Tataru.
And for the first time in the history of my career, in this game,
to be continued.
My main scenario quest says to be continued.
Congratulations, dear. To be continued is the state of hell.
So my biggest thing is that, yeah, I do feel like it sounds like the Empire is building the palace into an icon.
Can I not
itself.
sit in this chair? Okay. Come join
Which I'm
me.
assuming is what they're referring to being controlled.
Prepare for war, pretty much. I mean, the end of the previous, at the end of Stormblood, going into this expansion, we were literally on a battlefield having a war.
Yeah. So that's my thought on what's going on with the palace itself. I would also agree that it's very likely that Xenos' weapon of choice is going to be
the new DPS.
So my thought here could go one of two ways.
Yeah.
It could be the new DPS class. Alternatively, and this would be hilarious, if we do not see his weapon till we go to fight him, and he pulls out whatever it is that you have.
That would be great.
And he actually he picks a weapon to match your own. And the final fight with him is some kind of solo fight, although I doubt they would do that.
Yeah.
But a fight where you're fighting your own class abilities, basically similar to Elidibus.
I mean,
but probably
I could
even more exaggerated.
kind of see that, but
especially given the fact that there's a new level cap increase, so there will be another tier of abilities to be able to tap into.
What do you think about the something blocking Heidelin thought train?
I feel like it's possible, I suppose, but I feel like the more likely answer is that either Heidelin has just become too stretched, is stretched a little too thin at this point with how many people they have called to them. Potentially, as well, it's possible Heidelin might have recognized that we have had a few too many, we know a little bit too much at this point, and doesn't trust us anymore.
I honestly, I don't think they're gonna go that route, but I hope that's that route.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope.
I mean, we already discussed, we're kind of expecting that, seeing how Endwalker is supposed to effectively wrap up the current storylines.
The Zodiark versus Heidelin fight.
Yeah, so the Ascians, all of that kind of stuff is almost definitely going to be effectively wrapped up with Endwalker, but the game isn't ending there. Going forward from there aren't very many obvious threats that they could bring up other than introducing entirely new ones. The most obvious one that comes to my mind, of course, is Heidelin effectively becoming the enemy because they have grown so weak and are trying to regain strength.
Do they ever throw puzzles? Not anything too complicated in the main course of the game. There were a couple of, I'll say, Indiana Jones style puzzles that they threw at us, but they were like, figure out, I know she is unconscious over there.
She's completely zonked out on my pillow.
That cat is not moving. They throw us some puzzles, but they don't throw us many. They throw us some plot twists. That's the more likely thing that they'll throw at us.
If there is a force actually blocking Heidelin, though, the obvious go-to there would be either the towers, but those are recent, and it's been a while since we've heard from Heidelin, or Zodiark has just become strong enough to interfere with that connection.
They may throw some tower and puzzles next section on the light thing. I don't know that they're going to throw us some tower-related puzzles. So this was 5.5. The way that the between expansion patches work, as far as I am aware, is so 5.0, for example, is Shadowbringers, the main plot of this expansion. 5.1 was 5.1, 2, and 3 were basically wrapping up the content from 5.0 and kind of starting to bridge it out and wrapping up loose ends and bringing everything back to quote-unquote a status quo. 5.4 and this expansion, 5.5, are kind of where things start to go into what's going to happen in the next expansion. And there's one more patch, 5.55, that's going to hypothetically just be a small bit. I think last time it was one big solo instance trial fight thing and not much else. It was just a lot of info dump, dramatic moments, and oh geez, I need to buy the next expansion. I don't...
Literally, for previous one.
Yeah.
4.5 ended with the Gimlet Dark.
Yes.
The following patch was literally 2 quests.
Yeah. 4.55 was 2 quests.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to see something similar with this one because it's a 0.55.
4.56 according to this.
Was it? I don't know.
I don't.
2.55.
I don't know if that's because
what was 2.55? Oh wait, that was yeah, that was the not the red wedding, but the bad dinner party. The thing that had me screaming. There are so many things. The goblet. Oh my gosh. Reason number 1 out of 2 why the Warrior of Light does not drink out of open containers.
3.5 ended right after Baelcel's Wall.
Yeah.
And then there was 4 quests.
Yeah.
Were the ones dealing with releasing Omega.
Gotcha. That feeling when someone's chocobo just comes into frame. I'm sorry, what? I love it, but also, was not expecting that.
So there is a definite there's a definite difference there though. 2.5
yeah
ended with Moonbreda.
Yeah.
2.55 was almost as long as like 0.3 and 0.4 of this patch combined. It looks like that. Like the Steps of Faith file was not quite even halfway through 2.5.
Wow.
And it ended with my left arm.
Josh, that's fair.
The dinner party.
Yeah.
So, well, the aftermath of the dinner party.
The aftermath.
So yeah,
Josh,
there's been some inconsistency, but
weird. I only know it because people have told me. Like, this is the first time I've played through an expansion when it was current, and have been quote unquote up to date with the main body of the content. There's a lot. There's a lot of threads at this point. I will say this though, I am glad that they pulled back in the Meracidian dragons in Coil of Bahamut.
Yeah, it's...
Why is that not required content yet?
It really should be.
Honestly, I am glad that we put you through it.
Every one of the raids has some very interesting story elements.
At this point, they all need to be required, I think. And the only reason that they don't is...
If they're not required, there needs to be some kind of optional thing you can do. Honestly, what they really need to do, they need to take some time and effort and go back and effectively introduce trust system for all of the raids.
That would be good.
Or some equivalent system that would allow you to effectively run all of the raids for story only.
Yeah.
Maybe it even has an option where to do it that way, it like cuts out 90% of the mechanics or whatever, makes everything faster and easier to get through or whatever, but also eliminates all drops. So you can't get any loot or gear from it, but you can very rapidly.
Which is fine, because half that stuff you're not even using anyway. Like those gears and things you're supposed to quote collect. Like
they only matter for very specific glam searching, like gathering, or
yeah,
if it happens to be the raid for the highest expansion you own. I.e., you know, the third Neo raid right now is like the highest tier gear in the game, which will only be relevant until Endwalker releases.
Linari says the raids aren't too hard with the Duty Finder, but people have the idea they're not a raider, so don't look into it. Look at it.
The problem is that even with the Duty Finder though, some of the raids are harder than others.
Yeah.
And it... Also, not gonna lie, a lot of them are just really tedious and painful to run through Duty Finder. especially because some of them definitely require a little bit of coordination. Especially like the Alliance raids sometimes require some coordination between Alliance groups.
Well, Alliance is its own thing. Like, don't count that in the... Like, Alliance raids and raids cannot be lumped together. They're very different things.
I suppose.
Alliance raids are like long dungeons. Raids, other than Coil of Bahamut, are one fight and done.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part. There's a little bit of ad fighting in Alexander, but they were still figuring out what they were doing with that. Omega is one and done.
I just say again, though, I really hope they have the same writing team or one that's pretty much as good for Endwalker, because I do not want to go back to like...
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't be that bad because Stormblood and Heavensward were both well written, they were both competent. Shadowbringers is a whole nother level beyond what
Josh, that might have been my intent in sitting here, was to make this a pseudo podcast.
Slime Puddle is just cleaning the table while we go.
Yeah, I'm just watching the puddle. Oh, there we go.
Yep, but
stare at you instead.
But yeah. I'm also tentatively curious about what exactly Pandemonium is going to be and entail. Because that has some very interesting potential implications.
I like the idea that we might be able to untemper La Habrea.
That would be amazing.
I think we need to kill... Like, it has to be, I think, at this point, after we kill Zodiark, that we'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hilarious if we actually do that.
Yeah, to be fair, that could also be what Fan Daniel was referring to. They could be actually trying to use Zodiark in his only partially recognized state.
Lenari has an idea what Pandemonium is. Do you want to hear?
Sure.
Let us know, Lenari. We have a message in the call-in for our improv podcast.
You're on the air.
We're on the air. My question is if we're going to be going back to the first for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the idea that after Endwalker, we're going to be going to the other shards because Hydaelyn is going to accidentally
potentially
be accidentally causing calamities out of I can't deal. I think it's La Habrea put his experiments. I mean, I feel like that's a little too close to yes, but also that feels a lot close to that one dungeon that's optional in Fantasy New York.
See,
what is that one?
My thing about it is that I have never been convinced that La Habrea was dead. I've never been convinced that La Habrea died there.
Academia Anidare, which you have not done yet.
Nope.
Ancient
No,
Overseers.
that one I have.
You've done Anamnesis Anadir.
Yeah.
There's Academia Anadir.
Oh, okay.
Which ends with a Firebird at the top, which, like...
Yeah, regardless, I have never been convinced La Habrea was dead.
I still say, if we get La Habrea back, and we put La Habrea and Gaius and Nero and Estinian in the same room, we need to have a I fought the Warrior of Light and now I fight alongside them support group.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They need counseling.
I do still need to do the weapons quest
Yes.
lines as well. You mentioned that after doing Diamond Weapon, you are not as much in belief of the idea we had previously discussed. We feel like Gaius is the logical choice for who will effectively be running Garlemald after we inevitably save them from the calamity that is Endwalker.
Yeah, my thought was Gaius is the natural... What we're talking about is, my theory for a bit was that Gaius is being set up to be the Raubon, the Lys, the Hien, the character that we have Hien was a prince, but like, if he had been a nobody that they had brought in, he naturally like was the charismatic figure to lead Doma. I feel like we're gonna get to the end of the Garlemald stuff and it's gonna be like, we have no one to lead us. And it's gonna be like, well, Gaius is charismatic and wants the best for his country and is tentatively allied with us. Libby is upside down. There's this vague feel of he is the only named Garlean we currently have, and what I would love to do is see him and Cid and Nero bundled onto an airship, sent off to Garlemald to go fix it as a buddy road trip.
Yeah, basically to rebuild and run it, because between the three of them, they could handle basically anything that would be thrown at them, and none of them trust, like, they each trust, like, maybe one of the others enough to listen to them, but they distrust the other one to create this perfect balance of the three of them being in a constant state of listening to each other while also distrusting each other.
Yeah. I will say, I feel like Cid has forgiven Gaius more than I thought. And
to be fair, that makes sense for Cid. That's kind of always been his nature to
forgive and forget.
Yeah, to kind of just
boy is trauma. Boy is so much trauma. But the other thing is that I think Gaius is going to be occupied with another location.
Yeah. The only other option, the only other thing that of course we can see in that regard is they're introducing a new character right at like the start of Endwalker or in 5.5 to play that role of running Garlemald afterwards, and
I'm still pissed they offed Varys.
I don't like that idea as much, and honestly, there's no way we can predict that until Endwalker. So
if there had been Varys, this would be so much easier.
Yeah, I really hate that they killed off Valerius, because frankly he was such a perfect fit. Yeah,
he would have worked with us.
Fit to be that character that we'd show up on his doorstep. He'd be all mad and defensive until we said something about killing the Ascians or being capable of doing it, or mentioned that, by the way, we killed the dude that's been causing you all the trouble and whatnot, and he'd be like,
well, by all means.
Now? How can I help? Because he very clearly wanted the Ascians out of his damn country.
Like, that would be beautiful,
and it would have been a fantastic instance of Garlemald could still be an antagonistic force outside Endwalker kind of thing, but it's so annoying. I hate it. They have built up so many over the last, ever since, like, I mean, heck, we first met that Emperor way back in Heavensward or Bridge. So like we've been building him for a while,
and Maddie's dead.
We have built so many interesting, complex villain characters that all just got wiped out in the course of Shadowbringers.
Apparently, this Chocobo wants to join the conversation.
Yeah, and I am mad that they did that and left us with Zenos and Fandaniel, because the two of them are so one note. It's frustrating. There could be more depth to them, but at the same time, like, it's honestly mostly annoying to listen to Fandaniel 90% of the time, and Zenos is such a one-note pony.
Zenos is a mindless goon at this point.
Yeah,
like, he's not even a thing.
I got tired of Zenos by halfway through Stormblood. Though admittedly, part of that was because he pulls that trick of just happening to have an ability that knocks you out of the fight so that he can claim victory.
Josh, don't say that. I wouldn't put it past the Chocobos to have their own Primal Lord. The Moogles have their own Primal Lord.
We do not talk about Primal Chocobo.
Primal Chocobo would be like the big red Chocobo that basically one-shots people.
Primal Chocobo is Zodiark.
Primal Chocobo is Zodiark, confirmed.